Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Novels on the Run and it's Talking Books Tuesday number 27. I'll get into it straight away. Read Frostburned, Mercedes Thompson number 7 by Patricia Briggs. I really like the other covers for these. This was really awesome. I haven't done my review yet, but I'll get that up. But yeah, really love this series. Urban fantasy. Now I've shown Reboot before. I've got a Q&A of Amy that I have to get organised, and I have to read this one yet, so I haven't yet read it. But and this one was the dystopian, wasn't it? I think so. So yeah, on the back it actually gave me the same kind of desperate but hopeful feeling that the Hunger Games did, and once I started reading I just couldn't stop. So there you go, that's Reboot. Now Wildlife, Fiona Wood. There's some really nice reports about this one, because this one doesn't come out to June, and I think we can put our reviews up on May 23rd. So I'm looking forward to reading this one from Pan Macmillan. Now, where am I up to on my notes? Okay. Thank You to Penguin. I got number 1, Between the Lines. Now, USA have got different covers. This is the Aussie/UK, I would assume, covers. Now, Tamara Webber wrote Easy, which I absolutely adored. I have started reading this one. It's Reed and Emma, and they're both actors. And yeah, so it's a contemporary, and that's number 1. Number 2 is Where You Are, and number 3 is Good for You, and number 4 comes out August the 6th, and it's got no title. So I am really looking forward to get through those, but I've got a little bit more urgent to read at the moment. Now, The Eternity Cure, again, that's not the cover. Finished it, wrote my review, loved it. This was full of sticky notes, like, oh, you got to read it. It's brilliant. Now, yes, I'm going to have to turn my camera around. Now, this is the hardcover. Now, when I got this, I remember asking for it, and I didn't click. If you find me, let me show you. I don't know if I'm holding it right. Let me just get... There we go. That is the cover you lot would all probably know. Now, I'll whip that around. This is, whoops, where have I put myself now? This is the hardback, and Jenny Downham, who wrote Before I Die, has written on the back, Searing, hurt my heart and will probably haunt my dreams. A beautiful book about survival, identity, family, love, and so much more. So, yeah, it's not a very big book, which is nice, and it's a little hardback from Hachette, so thank you to Hachette. I'm on a blog tour tomorrow, Australian blog tour for Between the Lives, Jessica Shervington, and this is an excellent read. Yeah, my review is part of the blog tour, because I got the book later, and I've got an excerpt. And check out the other guys on the blog tour, because they've got giveaways, some of them. And the blog tour has started. I think I'm the 3rd stop. But this, wow, really loved it. And I love this cover because it's glossy on one side and it's kind of mattish, if that makes sense. Like the back, that's real matte, you can hear that. And that's that's glossy, because there's 2 lives. One's more shinier than the other, etc, etc. Really good, like really good. Loved it. Now this one, sticky notes galore, and they're not all the ones. I went and put I've got lots of notes. Not that I'm going to be able to use them, because the 5th way I can't give any spoilers, and really from page 1 to page 460 is a spoiler, so I don't know how I'm going to attempt it. I'm on the international tour. I'm the only Australian blog, and I'm doing my review today because it's was embargoed up until the 7th for us Aussies. And why? Because it says so on the back. And this is brilliant. Like, I had to slow myself down reading it because I really didn't want it to finish. And when it finishes, I think it's a trilogy, so there'll be book 2 in probably a year and book 3. But the way it finishes also doesn't warrant you, you know, wanting to wait to read 1 and 2 together. It's cool to read this one first, as in now. Because I know what it's like when you hear about endings where you're like, well, I can't read it, I have to wait till the next one comes out and read them together. But this one is okay. But I don't look like it. I'm absolutely buzzing from this book. Like, seriously. Yeah, I can't say anything. But I'm just buzzing with energy because you can't just finish it and then, you know, pick another book up if you're mad like me. It really, yeah, just really, 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 really good. And the cover is quite, I mean, I don't even know what cover you would put on this book that really makes you, sort of grabs you with what is really in this book. But what is in this book, wow. So, and it is alien invasion, and I mean, that's no secret, you know, just look on the back, look at the title. But yeah, and when you think you're onto something, like I have to do that, I can't help myself. There's a lot of brainwashing of the reader, hence the characters as well. There's a lot of brainwashing, and you end up like madly just reading it, just trying to, you know, very, very energetic read. And Rick has done a magnificent job with this book, like magnificent. Yeah, and I can only assume there's going to be a movie. I don't know, don't quote me, but I can only assume because wow, I mean, it was just wow. Yeah, very, very good book. And it's see, I'm never going to write anything in my review really. It's around several characters, like any book, but you get those POVs separated through this via these. So yeah, can't really say too much anymore. And that's it, because I could say about some e-reader books and stuff I've got, but I want to keep this a lot shorter today. So that's it. Lots of things up on the blog, lots and lots of giveaways, international, whatever. I'm going to be having 5 of these to give away for Aussies only, because publishers posting them, Penguin's posting them. And this tour's the 15th for me, but I'm not sure what part of the day in the 15th, because it's in line with the UK. So, and I think they wake up at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon my time roughly. I don't know what time of the day, I have to wait to find that out. But there will be, and if you're an Aussie, and I know my keen regular Aussie competition enters, because the chances are you're going to win a book, because not many Aussies enter when it's an Aussie only, because I have a lot more international followers, but you're pretty guaranteed to win. So just, you know, with the odds, so may the odds be with you, you know. So just, yeah, come along and enter. And that's it. Okay, I got loads on my Kindle. I don't even want to go into that, but Distorted by Laura Dunway, that's one coming up, which I really want to read, and I will be reading for review. It's just that in edits at the moment. And I want to read Real, and I want to read The Bet. I think they're new adults, The Bet and Real, but I've got them, I just haven't had time. But yeah, there's loads and loads and loads I want to read, but only one head. So that's it. Have a great week and happy reading, and come back and check out all the giveaways, which I have in the right hand column of the blog. I've got lots of cover reveals and book blitzes and blog tours for the next like a month coming up. So the blog will be really busy with those, and reviews slotted in here and there. Okay, see you later.